Let's talk defense. We got the Carolina Panthers defense versus the Miami Dolphins offense. And on this play right here, I'm looking at this guy right here at the wing position. This is number 10, the speedster. So as I look at this play, and Carolina's in a 3-4 defense. They got 3 down, 1, 2, 3 inside, 3 down. Okay. We got a 4 technique here, head up, 2 gap. We got a 0. Well, we got a shade here, got a shade here. Then we got a 3 technique here. Got our outside linebackers outside. Okay. As I look at this play, I can eliminate them running to one side of this ball. If this guy right here stays in place, they're not running over here. They're not running to this side. They're going to run this ball over here. They're going to run this ball over here. Who is he going to block? He's not going to block this linebacker. Too small. He's not going to block anybody over here. So if you get a small guy that lines up in a wing off the ball, you can guarantee yourself that they're going to run this away from him. Away from him. Okay? So now the quarterback is under center. The back is at home. Okay? With the quarterback being under center and the back at home, we got to get our alignments right. And Carolina, their defense gives up like 144 yards a game. A lot of their problems is alignment. They could play a lot better defense if they get their alignments fixed. If they get their alignments fixed, they're in business. They won't give up as many yards. But the fact that their alignments put them in bad situations and bad predicaments, they fix that, they fix their run game. And also physicality. Got to be more physical. Okay, in the last video I did on the Panthers, I also said that they do too much movement. These guys are not able to attack and set a new line of scrimmage at times because they're moving so much. They're stunting and stuff like that. And stunning sometimes takes the physicality out of the guys up front. They moving sideways instead of attacking, knocking it back. So that's what's going on with Carolina. If they fix those issues, they will be able to have a sound defense and a better defense up front where it all starts. So right here, quarterback under, back at home. We got a wing off the ball right here. I know they're not running this way. So right now, even with this right here, with this quarterback under and this back at home, he should get tighter. His inside leg, the inside foot should be right down the middle of this guy. The reason you want to get tighter on this guy, this tackle right here, get tighter on this guard. The reason you want to get tighter on this guard is not to allow him to be able to get up freely and go get him a linebacker on the second level. Go get a guy on the second level. You get tighter right here and you go attack him with those hands. Attack him with those hands. Occupy him just enough for these guys to get over the top and go make a play. That's why we get tight here on these I formations. Because a lot of times when they get this back at home or I formation or pistol, anytime a back's at home right here, a lot of times they do that, you're going to get double teams. A lot of times when they do that, you're going to get double teams. So you want to try to get yourself tighter here so you can get away from the scoop blocks and stuff like that. You know, these scoop blocks and these guys hitting you, get up to the second level, trying to get this guy across face. That's why you do that. That's why you get tighter. Because we know there's a big chance when the back is at home that's going to happen up front. That's going to happen up front. So on this play right here, we know they're not running this way. We know they're running this way. He got a good alignment right here, okay? I wish they put this guy in a 4-eye and just let him play there. But it's because 2-gap is old school, and it's tough on these guys sometimes. You know, by putting them in a gap, it takes a lot of the guesswork out of it and allows them to be able to go attack a little bit better. Now, he can go knock this back. He should knock this back, but he's responsible for this inside gap. So I'll just line him up in a 4-eye and just let him go attack it, knock it back, and control this gap. Okay, let's run the play. Okay, right away, this guy got up freely to go get a linebacker. And what he's going to do, he's going to go, and this guy going to be running to the ball. He's going to push him right by. This back going to come and hug this and get it up the field. And when he push him by, this back going to run right behind him for a big gain. Okay? Now, this guy here, his angle is bad. Okay? His angle is bad. Let's go back. His angle should be attacking this guy setting the edge. He's angled too far down in here. So when the ball snapped, he ends up inside here. He ended up taking this guy out of the picture, but this guy was allowed to get up to the next level and go get somebody. Okay, he's fighting this guy right here. He's fighting this guy right here. He's fine. He's fighting it. And this guy right here, he got to stay front side in this A gap. This nose got to stay front side in this A gap. Let's see if you do that. Okay, 2 problems. This nose don't stay front side in this A gap. He's behind the center now. So, and the only reason he's behind the center because his hands. He didn't bring his hands from the ground to the guy. You got to have quick hands from the ground to the guy to that outside number and knock it back. So he should be right here knocking this back. Okay, this guy should be setting the edge on this guy right here. But he ended up inside here. He took him off, but allowed him to get up the field. This guy's allowed to go freely up through here, and now he's already sideways. When you're playing D-line, you want to stay as square as you can for as long as you can. And that's how you're going to play good D-line defense. Okay? So those 2 guys are already wrong. It allowed this running back to get this ball and cut up through here. He got pushed by. This guy came off that's the guy that came off that's the guard that came off the ball, pushed him by, and he was able to run right behind him for a big gain. He ran right behind him for a big gain, and he's still going. That's a lot of yards right there. It's a lot of yards right there. One more time, guys. Real quick. One more time. How do you fix this? First off, recognizing that this is a small guy at wing. If he stays put right here, you know the chance of them running this way is 0. They're not going to run this way. Unless they got a lot of confidence in this small guy blocking a big linebacker or somebody like that, teams don't run to these small guys when they're off the ball right here in a wing position, especially this guy motioning up out of here. Okay? We eliminated that. We know they're not coming. Chances are they're not coming over here. Okay? Now, we know that we got a back at home, quarterback under. Get tight here. Get tight here. Don't allow him to get up to the second level. Okay? Don't allow him to get up to the second level so freely. Put your hands in his chest. Mash him, knock him back. Right here. Bring your hands. Bring your hands quick. Don't allow this center to get over top of you right here. You can't allow the center to reach you. A center shouldn't be able to snap the ball and reach you. The only reason he can do that is your hands are slow. Your hands are slow. Fight here, set the edge here, and we're good to go. And that's what's wrong with this play. On this play, this is not a bad down or defense. I'm only showing you this for one reason. Okay? These guys going to down block. This offensive tackle and his offensive guard going to down block right here. This D end is going to come down. You got to pull. You got this guy coming across formation to kick him out. He's going to jump inside of this, and he's going to make the play on this. Now, Miami is good at giving you some eye candy. They always put 10 right here at this wing. Now, the thing is he leaving or is he staying? Is he leaving or is he staying? If he stay, we know they're running this way. They're not going to run to him. They're running across the formation this way. But if he motion out of here, they can run to both sides now. So he's out the equation. He's just eye candy. They want you to get your eyes set on this guy, looking at this guy. They down block and they bring this guy and kick you out. That's what they want. This your key right here. This is this DN's key right here, this offensive tackle. So whatever he do tells you what you do. On your first step, read him. He down block, let's close like hell. Let's close like hell. And come close hard. And so basically what happened here is he closed. Now run it. Okay, he's closing. And on this one, he jumped inside right here. And he jumped in, he guessed right, he got in there, and he made a play on the running back. Okay? I wouldn't suggest that. I wouldn't suggest that. Because if you're wrong and this guy cut it outside, it's a lot of yards. He cut out behind you, it's a lot of yards. Okay? Now, how do we fix this one? This guy got to get a line. His foot should be inside of his foot. That'd be the perfect alignment. But when the ball snaps, he needs to come knock this guy back and set a new line of scrimmage. Remember this area right here, okay? This way he should be knocking it back to right here, okay? Not running sideways, not chasing nothing, just knocking it back. Straight out the stand, straight ahead, hands to his chest, to the near number, and knocking it back. Set a new line of scrimmage. That's what he should be doing, okay? Now, if this guy closed like he should and meet this guy, there'll be no gap in here. There will be no gap in here. Okay, this is just eye candy. He motioning out here. They're trying to get your eyes all messed up and get these guys running out here, not focusing on the run game. That's what they're doing. So let's run it. Okay, he gets right this time. Now, remember I told you this guy should be attacking straight ahead? Imagine these two, him closed and this guy attacking up the field. There's nowhere for the running back to go. There's nowhere for him to go. And right here, he got lucky, he got in there, and he made this play. That don't work all the time. I would suggest going to close and hitting that with the inside pad and then playing football. Okay, on this play, we got more eye candy. This guy right here is going to motion in here, and then he's going to motion back out. It's just eye candy, you know what I'm saying? This is our key right here. This DN right here, his key is this offensive tackle right here. And on this play, they're lined up in a 4 technique, head up here. I don't know if he should be a 4-eye or not, but he's lined up in a 4 technique. He's going to stunt down inside here. Now, he stunted down way inside, 2 gaps. He went 2 gaps inside instead of 1 gap inside, okay? It's got to be a short step to hit this gap if it's this gap he should be in. Or he's stunting all the way to the A gap. And I told you in the first play that stunts make you real soft up front. Sometimes you got to just line up, knock people off the ball, and stay firm up here and be able to help out in other areas, okay? Now, this guy right here, they ain't eye backs. They got quarterback under, and they eye backs right here. They got eye backs, okay? Basically, this guy going to come in here and motion out. Now, what they're doing is putting these receivers out here, outside foot up. That's the key. Should always look at that, DNs. Outside foot up tells you something. That make it easier for them to step down here, come seal you. Now, this is your key. Like I told you, this is your key. This is his key. Okay, this DN's key is right here. Okay, if this guy don't come base block you, he go up through here, up the field through here, you already know what's coming. Just the backfield action is toss. So when you take your first step, read him. If he ain't coming to base block you, if he ain't down blocking, something's up. Okay, if he ain't coming to base block you, and if he ain't down blocking, something's up. If he's coming up through here and he's bypassing you, take this step and get ready to club this guy, get across his face, and you'll be in on this play. They got no answer for you once you cross the face of this guy that's coming down to block you, this receiver. He ain't block you. This guy didn't block you, okay? Now you got toss action. Right away, you should know right now that somebody's coming to block you on the outside. They're not going to leave you free like this. I promise you they won't leave you free like this, okay? So plant right here, get your eyes outside, club him by, just a little bit of receiver, slap him by, get out here and be a part of this play. And that's what you got to do on this play. Okay? Now, come on, 9-9. Tackle. Wrap and run your feet. Don't butt him down. You can't butt these guys down. These big backs are too strong, too powerful. You cannot butt them down. You got to go and wrap them up and tackle them. Okay? But right here, that's your key. Him going through, plant, club him outside, and then you in the play. Right here, club. See what I'm saying? Now get your eyes. You saw this. You saw the action. You just didn't know ahead of time what was really happening to you. So, like I say, with Carolina, it's just alignment and a pre-snap read. A pre-snap read to know what you can get. Anytime you get eye backs, okay, or a quarterback under or a single back, okay, or you get a shotgun with a back offset to you, and you got anybody standing this close to you outside, you got to have that in your mind that this could be tossed. I got to be aware of that. I got to key him. He's my key to tell me everything. He tells me everything. If he don't come base block me, I know it's something up. Now, he could actually, if this guy was down here closer, if this guy was lined up close, a lot of times they like to put tight ends here. If he was closer, it would tell me that, yeah, it could be tossed. Because this guy will actually pull, the tight end will block down on you, and then they got something there too. But since it's a receiver, they put him way out here. All he's doing is coming out here to seal you. So when you took off right here, you recognize it right now that this is toss. You see it. So you see it, now know that he's coming. Now club him by, get cross face. They got no answer for you. Make this play. You'll be right there making this play. Okay? On this play, 2 things, okay? Eye candy again. This guy's just eye candy. He gonna motion up out of here, right? But here's the thing that I don't understand. Why is the DN or outside back or whatever you want to call him, why is he way out here? Okay, I know this may be a tight end. Okay, 81 could be a tight end. I'm not sure of their position, but he looked like a big guy, tight end. No matter what they line up in, you gotta line up here. Because this is your key right here. He would tell you everything you need to know right here. Okay, sometimes offenses come up with 2 plays. They come up to the line of scrimmage with 2 plays. They say, okay, if the DNs line up in here, let's cracking with the tight end. Let's pull this guy and let's run crack toss and get it outside. Toss it to this guy because he's offset to you right here. Okay, or if you line up way out here, they tell this guy he motioning out of here. They tell this guy to seal you, block down, give it to the back. He come back this way, and that's exactly what happened on this play. Okay, that's why we got to be down in here. No matter what, we got to be down in here. This gives us the best chance to win everything. We got to be down in here. Okay, key is right here. If he down block, we close. He down block, we close. Okay, if he pull and this guy come down and try to down block, down we can see the pull on the first step. We see him pull, club him by. They got no answer for you. And over here, the back's offset away. Right here, we got to close. Close and go get it. He almost got there. You got to close. Close hard. Don't hesitate. Down block, close. Close, go get this. Now right here, we got this back offset to him. He can get a little tighter here so he can knock this back a little bit better and keep these guys from knocking them down inside too far. Don't give them angles on you too much, okay? Get tighter here. With this back being offset, I'll get tighter here so that I can get this guy and keep him from getting up to the second level on another guy. Okay, motion out, give it to him. Now this guy can't close fast enough. He's too far outside. They pulled a guard to kick him out. So let's go back. Right here. This offensive guard right here, they're going to pull, and he's going to come kick him out because he's too far. He can't close from being way out there. He can't close, okay? If he was in here and he down block, he can close faster. He can close all this area off, okay? If he's down in here and this tight end block him or try to block him, this guy probably going to pull. He's going to pull or he's going to come up through here like they did on the last play, right? So he's your whole key. If you don't base block me, something's up, okay? If he down block, I'm closing anyway. So we're good to go. So that's what's got to happen on this play. We can't get too far outside right here. Let him influence or hold us up. And now this guy coming to kick us out and leave a hole inside for them running to the end zone. And that's the problem on this play. We got to be physical up front. We can't get washed down. This guy right here almost got there. If he's not so wide, he get down in here. That's yard and a half outside of this tackle. That's a good alignment. Can't get too wide on these plays. About a yard and a half outside of this guy. Trust your ability. And then you're good to go. He down block, we close. You may catch this from the backside. You almost get there. But you tiptoeing off the ball, though. Here's the thing. You tiptoeing off the ball. Don't tiptoe. Get in here. As soon as he down block, I'm closing like a bat out of here. I'm running. And on defense, you got to run. You got to run. And that's what make plays. Run. Don't tiptoe. Don't idle down right there. So you stop right there. You just go and run. You're going to get this. Quarterback got his back to you. He handing this thing off. Go get that. You can tackle this in the backfield. He won't even get in this end zone. A little bit too late. On this play, we got a problem because we two-gapping this guy right here, right? We two-gapping this guy. We head up in a 4 technique, right? Two-gapping this guy, okay? The back is offset to us. Quarterback is in gun. Back is offset to us. Now, percentages say that this back is going to take this ball inside here or across the formation. Plus, you got a lead block right here that's coming across with him. So this is an offset back for us up front, okay? The reason I say that he shouldn't be two-gapping because we got an outside guy here. This guy should be in a 4-eye here. He should be in a 4-eye. So this guy should tell him get inside to a 4-eye because we don't want two outside. When this ball snaps, he cannot get cut off. We don't need two outside. He need to be in here playing this big out. And if it play this well, get down the line. Because if this guy try to reach you over the top, if this tackle try to reach him over the top, he can hit him, set a new line of scrimmage, get down the line, help out, okay? Right here, he got to be in this big out. This tackle, this defensive tackle got to be in this big out. He aligned in the big out. He got great alignment right here. He got to come straight ahead. He got to shoot his hands right now. He lazy with his hands for one, and he end up inside here, inside this guy, okay? Which gives them a little alley to run. He can't be inside here. He should be making this play. And what he did, he ended up in here. He trying to backdoor this thing. You can't come backdoor and win this. These guys are too fast. They too fast for you to backdoor and win this. You got to get up through here and maintain this gap and stay outside in your fit and make this play. Okay? This guy, I would take this guy, put him in this crease right here. I think this guy's going to motion. So when this guy motion, he's right here anyway. He's sitting right here in a good spot anyway. Set this edge. We good to go. Let's run it. Okay? He's right here. They bringing this guy out here, right? They're bringing this guy down to block him late. Now, he's way out there. He probably don't see him right away because they got offset backs, and he won't see him. He won't see this guy. He will not see this guy. So he doing what he's doing. This guy ain't trying to block you, though, right? Look, he ain't trying to block you. So something's up. As soon as he don't try to block you and he ain't coming out to base block you, something's up. Just see it and then try to think about outside. Because something ain't right with him not base blocking you here, okay? This guy's already beat. He inside already. Because he didn't shoot his hand. He got to stay in this gap. If he stay in this gap, this play, we can handle this play right here. We can handle it a little bit better, okay? This guy's coming out here to crack, So it got to be a crack replacement guy outside. Whoever's covering this guy, he should be coming up right now. Coming up right now, okay? And let's watch it. Let's finish it up. Okay, see? He come down the crack. Where's my crack replace? What's the hold up? I mean, if he coming down the crack and it ain't no pass. It ain't no pass. Somebody got to come outside and take the place of the guy that's getting cracked. You got to take it. If your guy blocked that you covering, you got to get outside right now and come get this. Okay? Okay, here's my guy that he back doing this, right? He back doing this, and you ain't gonna catch it. You ain't gonna catch it. So now we allow him to get up through here. Okay? Get up through here. Okay? Okay? Linebacker over the top, scrape tight over the top here. Don't get too wide. Scrape tight. Now we should have a crack replacement guy out here. I don't see him. He ain't showed up yet. And now this guy is running to get yards. It's just alignment problems, assignment problems, and pre-snap reads to know what's going on. You got to know what's going on. Now, I can't see the guy outside of him right here. I can't see the guy outside here. But if a guy on the ball right here, and they're doing this kind of stuff, they're taking these guys away, motioning these guys, and they're sealing. But this guy is key right here for you. This guy right here, he got to get in here tighter, though. If he get in here tighter, he may be able to see this a little bit better. We're too wide right here, especially when we got a crease right here. We got a wing. We should be right here in this wing. He lead, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. Now it defines that this guy ain't blocking us. And as soon as he ain't blocking us, I got to know somebody coming from the outside. They're not going to leave me free. They just ain't going to leave me free and not block me. They can't do that. So basically, I would know right now if he going up through here, he ain't blocking me, something's up. My eyes turn to outside to this receiver coming down to seal me. But crack replace got to be outside. Whoever's got coverage on that guy, he got to crack replace outside. We good to go. But you can't get reach right here. You can't let this guy get over top right here. This D tackle got to stay in this gap and play it and be able to come out here and help out on this play. Okay, on this play, we got a 5 technique, DN outside. We got a 2-eye D tackle inside here, inside the guard. We got a 3 technique outside the guard here, and we got a 5 technique outside. Now, he should play in this crease. I would love for these guys to play in this crease whenever we got these creases like this. Now, he's going to leave and go in motion. Now, here's the thing. For this DN, this guy's looking inside. Somebody got to say wide off, and they got to let him know it's coming back. He coming back across. So wide off, and he's coming across. He's looking in here to get the signal from the quarterback. That's why he's looking inside like he is. You know, if you had a block over here, he would be looking straight ahead at his block, hear the cadence and go block. Right here, you're getting a signal, getting the foot or something and coming across. So this motion is going to start across before the ball snap. And he's going to be right here when the ball snap, okay? He's not coming from location and coming across to kick him out, okay? He's coming from right here. They snap it when he get right here because they coming to block him. It's not a kick out. It's an outside trying to get outside. These backs are trying to get outside here, okay? So he got to recognize that. Guy already coming in motion. You got to see that. Here's his key. If he down block, we got a guy coming back. We got to go hand in hands this guy right here, especially when he starts right here, this close to you. Okay, let's watch it. And we got to be physical right here. We got to be physical right here. We can't get thrown on the ground. You got to shoot your hands. You got laser hands right here. Hands is not coming from the ground to these guys. Your hands control these blocks. You get your hands on these guys, you control the blocks, we good to go. Okay, he's on the ground already because he never shot his hands to this guy. He made this guy's job so easy. Okay, here's that guy that was coming across right here. Okay, here's that tight end coming across. He already on top of me. Okay, this guy ain't really down blocking. He going up through. He going up through. So see his angle. His angle will tell you everything you need to know. So if he going straight ahead up through, it ain't no kick out block. He coming to see, try to get you and hope you jump inside, seal you for these guys to get outside. So right here, had in hands this guy. Had in hands and knock him back. Knock him into this guy. Had in hands and knock him into this guy. Be able to fall off either way, help out. Okay? And they took this outside because you didn't have the hands and he able to get up and get another guy. Now he able to get you. So basically right here, if he hadn't hands and knocked this back, if he knocked this back right here, okay, he probably get this guy too. And he won't jump inside and allow this guy to get him and allow this guy to get up to get this guy, this linebacker, okay? This tight end would not be allowed to get him inside and get up to get him. Had the hands him, knock him back, knock him into this guy, come off the thing and make a play. But the thing that tells you this is this guy, the angle of this guy. He ain't down blocking like this. He going up like this, okay? So your first step, you got to see him. You got to see this and know what's coming. And you know you got a motion guy coming already. He coming already. He motioned to you already. He on top of you already. Already. This guy steps forward. He don't go down. I'm coming to attack him right now. I'm coming to attack him right now. Head and hands it. Be able to play both sides of this. Come out of the thing. Get down the line. Get down the line and help make a play right here. It's giving up some yards we shouldn't be giving up. Okay, now we're going to talk goal line. We're going to talk goal line. Okay? Now, here's the one thing I don't like about goal line. Okay? They got down and then they moved. They moved inside. Okay? I don't like that because my mentality on goal line is to get set, get my feet in the ground so I can go straight ahead, train track that thing, knock it straight back. And plus, we can't be late up here. We can't be late. We got to be on time. And anything that flinch, we got to be going. Anything that flinch up front, we got to be going. And we got to go train track like this hash right here. See how that hash right there is a train track. That means we got to be just like that hash, knock it straight back. Train track it straight back. Train track this thing straight back. He need to be a little bit more inside right here. Put your foot down the middle of this guy. Put your foot down the middle of this guy. Don't give him angles on you. Put this foot down the middle of this guy, okay? Right here. Get tight here, okay? Right here. Get tighter here, okay? Now, I don't understand what this guy's doing. He's just headbutting this guy all game long. We probably need to be outside. And I'll go through that in a second. I think this guy's wasted being right here. He's wasted being right here because he's just headbutting this guy, okay? So, basically, I don't like the movement part of it because as a D lineman, I want to get my feet set. I want to be dug in so I can come off out of my hips and knock this back. Because on this play, they moved before they're not set yet. The D-line's not set yet. They're still moving their feet, and they already moving. The O-line's already gone. And we're still in our stances. So every day at practice, every day, y'all should compete against each other. These 5 guys inside here should compete against each other, see who can get off the ball the fastest. Be on time. Don't be late. Because if you're late, it's a touchdown. Okay? If you guess wrong, you see something flinch, or you thought you saw something, you jump off sides, what are we giving them? The ball's right here. We give them half the distance to the goal line. I can live with that, as long as they ain't got no touchdown. But right here, we cannot be late. If you're late, it's a touchdown. Okay? That's why you got to look down the line and see the first thing that moves, and you got to be out your stance going. Okay? So let's run through it again. Okay, they shift. Watch their feet. I'm gonna go slow here. Watch their feet. They're still moving their feet. The ball snapping, they're still moving their feet. And now they can't get off the ball and knock this back. And like I said, alignment is important. Let's go back. Alignment is important. You got to get half a man. Put this foot inside right here. Put that outside foot down the middle of this guy. You'll be good technique right here. Foot down the middle of this guy. Okay? Heavy here. This guy get tighter here. Put the foot down the middle of this guy right here. Okay? And this guy really is wasted. He need to be outside coming here. One of these guys need to be out coming here. The other guy need to be off the ball in coverage helping out. Off the ball, just, helping out with something coming back across or something. Because we wasting one of these guys. He's headbutting this guy every time, but he's getting nothing accomplished. So basically, these guys right here are the key. If we all go, look at how we're lined up right now. Just look at how we're lined up. Can a running back run through this right here? If we stay right here and the running back, take the line out the picture. Take this line out the picture right now. If this running back get this ball and run, you think he can get through us right here? How we are right here? He can't. That's why we want to go straight. Knock this line back, and these guys be right up here, set a new line of scrimmage, right, just like you are now. Straight ahead. Ain't no room to run in there. They're going to have to pop it outside, and they got somebody waiting on them outside. We good to go. But we can't be moving when it's ball snap. We're moving. And we can't do that. Now we're going to get sideways, get washed down because we too far inside in certain instances here. We're too far inside. We can't knock it back like we want to. And they got something here. And this guy right here just saved the day. He just happened to be right there to save the day. Give us another down. He gave us another down. But we can't be moving our feet around like this. We got to be set, ready to go. And we got to have good alignment on these guys. Good alignment on these guys. I actually got a goal line play on this channel. It's at the bottom down there. I blocked the field goal. Then we played goal line first. Then I ended up blocking the field goal. It's down there. It's down there. Go check it out. Go straight ahead. Get your good alignment and go punish this guy. 4-point stance. Come out your hips. Bring no hands in that hat and knock him on his back. Knock him straight back. I had guys jumping on the ground because guys hated blocking me on goal line. Because you come off that ball and be physical, they remember it the next time. They're going to jump on the ground. That's just exactly what happened in the video down below, if you go check it out. You got to go straight ahead, guys. And you got to get set. You can't be moving. All this shifting and stuff that does no good. You're not fooling anybody, all this shifting. You're not fooling not one soul. You need to get down, get set, and go play football. Okay, here we go again on goal line. Okay, now we got to get our alignments good. Got to get our alignments right. Okay, so basically, half a man inside here. They all inside shades here. You can tell they're inside shades. And this guy's still headbutting this guy. You got a guy sitting outside here. Okay, so basically, like these five got a train track straight ahead, straight ahead. Okay, now. Right here, put that foot down the middle of this guy, good alignment. This outside foot should be down the middle of this guy. We got good alignment. This inside, he's good. Just go straight ahead now. Go knock it back. Right here, we tight. Just get up through and knock it back. Knock it back. Okay? This guy right here could be tight on the outside leg here or a 2 out here. Don't matter. Just go knock it back. Go knock it back. And this guy right here just headbutting. I'm not sure why he's doing what he's doing right here. He's actually just hitting this guy, giving himself a headache for no reason when he could be out here, coming right here, or this guy off the ball. One of these guys can be off the ball, helping out back here, okay, or sitting outside or off the ball and be good to go. Be good to go. But right here, we just got to knock it back, straight ahead. We good to go. Don't be late. Let's see if they late this time. Oh, we late. They moving already. We should be out of our stands right now. Can't be late on goal line. You cannot be late on goal line. That's why I say these guys got to compete in practice. See who can get off the ball the fastest. See who can get off the ball the fastest, and that's how you're going to get good on goal line. That's how you're going to get better on goal line, okay? Compete with each other. See who can get off this ball and knock this back the best, okay? Straight ahead, because when you're late, you got no choice but to take an angle because you're seeing these guys. You're reading these guys instead of just seeing the ball, looking down, get your vision down the line, and see the first thing moving, and I'm going forward. I'm going straight ahead. I'm going straight ahead, and that's key to it. And right here is a pass. They got lucky right here, okay? Because if we were coming straight ahead, getting off this ball, we'd be there. And now they got nobody on this side for this guy. Now, I don't know if this guy right here got this running back in the backfield, but they ain't got nobody right here for this guy. So this is a touchdown, really. That's why I say one of these guys right here could be off the ball because we got gaps filled. Gap filled, gap filled, gap there, gap there, gap there. We're good. We got a guy sitting outside here. We should have a guy sitting outside here just like over there, just like over here. And this guy can be off the ball right here, helping out. Anything come back across, we can pick that up. Right here, they got leg because this is a touchdown. They just didn't get it off. Okay, something happened in the backfield where he didn't get this off. Tight end hung too long, and this guy right here came up right here. If he released this right now and just lob it over right here, it's a touchdown. Okay, fortunate enough that this guy got on the edge and was able to get to that arm to keep it from scoring right here, to keep them from scoring. Okay, bad pass. But I'm saying, if you got a guy right here coming right now, coming like a bat out of hell off this edge right here, we'll get there even faster. Get there even faster. Then we have a guy sitting right here waiting for this to come back cross right here, looking for anything leaking. Anything leaking out here, helping inside out here. Right here, be inside of this over here. We have a guy sitting out here, we'll be good to go. But right now, this guy right here is headbutting. And like I said, I don't know their scheme. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish with their scheme. I'm just telling you guys how I would play it and how I see it as a D-line coach, okay? Right here. Right here, he headbutting this guy, but I don't know why. But you know, it is what it is. We gotta get straight ahead though, guys, and can't be late off the ball. Like I said, if you're late, it's a touchdown. Okay, here we go again. We got 10 right here. If 10 stayed right here, I expect run this way. If 10 stayed right here, I'm expecting run this way because they're not running to this small dude. Okay. Now here's the thing: we got all the gaps filled right here, right? This guy should be inside. Get that foot down in the middle of this guy. Middle of this guy, knock it back. Foot down the middle of this guy. Knock it back. Be inside shade. Foot down. That's good right there. That's good alignment right there. Now go straight ahead. Straight back. Okay, right here. Get tight. Knock it back. Okay, tight or get a 2 out. Knock it back. Okay, right here. Just get straight ahead. Knock it back. Do not take a side. Go knock straight back. Go straight back. Train track straight ahead. Straight ahead. Train track straight ahead. Okay, right here. We're just going to headbutt this guy all day. Get out here in this and go hit this. That's where we should be right here. Go hit this. Because it's doing no good for you to be headbutting this guy and you ain't accomplishing anything. You're a linebacker and a big old tackle right here. I think we just got to get him outside and let him go play this right here. Okay? We got a guy sitting out here. Got 2 guys sitting out here. Okay? Or get this guy and let him come in here and have a guy off the ball somewhere here helping out, inside out. Inside out. But right here, we accomplished nothing by headbutting. He done that 3 plays in a row now. So right here, you got to go straight ahead. Let's see if we're on time. On time. I'm going to slow this so we'll see if we're on time here. See who the first person move here. What move first? Okay, we ain't out our stance yet here. That means we ain't looking down through the ball, down the line. Anything flinch, we got to go. Don't start leaning this way. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Go attack him. Go attack him. Go attack him. Go attack him. Go straight ahead. Do not start playing these blocks sideways. And that's what happened on this play. And right here, we cannot do this. We cannot do this. We cannot jump out of a fit on goal line. Because what's going to happen, you make the defense soft right here. This guy going to get the ball, come back and find this for a touchdown. We cannot jump out our fits. Our job up front is to knock everything back, be physical. Do not jump out the fit so we can handle this up front. We're too high right here. Okay, we got to come out, not up, guys. We got to charge out, not up. Charge out, not up. When you headbutting in here, we could be right here. He could be right here coming. Okay, but we charging out and not up. We charge out, not up. Okay, so these guys are standing straight up. They're coming up out their stance. They're going out. So we got to go out, not up. So basically, right here, you just can't do it. Made defense soft right there. You can't recover. He gonna get in here. He gonna run in here and hit his head on this goal line. Just can't do it. Got to be physical, guys. Got to come out your hips. Got to come out your hips. This the weight room part of it. This the squats. This the deadlifts. You know, this all that. Coming out them hips. Coming out them hips and come out, not up. Come out, 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 not up. And that's what we got to do right here. We cannot come up and stand straight up. Got to knock them back. We cannot jump out of the fits. We cannot jump around this. And we got to stay in there and play. Keep this from happening. Now, I put this on here for a reason because I do not understand what's going on right here. I really don't. Okay. We're in a 3-4 front. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 down right there, and they all inside here. Okay. He's in a 4-eye. These guys are inside. You'll see the end zone copy in a second. This guy's outside where he should be. Where's our guy over here? He's out here. Why is he out here covering down on this guy when he should be here? All the time, he should be here. Because what he did was made this real easy for them to hand this ball off to his back, and he found this empty lane and run. And you can tell these guys right here, they're excited because they see it already. You're going to see him run out here to open this up, get him get wide, make him get wider. You're going to see it. And they got a lane outside right here to run this ball because there's no one on the edge right here. There's nothing on the edge right here. Anybody can run this right here. Anybody can run this right here. That's free yards. That's free yards right there. There's no one on the edge. This guy's out here. We're out here putting hands on a guy. And I don't know what the situation is because I don't even know if it's right before halftime or something, but still, he should be down here. He shouldn't be out here. He should be right here. We got enough coverage guys out here. We got safeties over the top. We got enough coverage here. So why would he come all the way out here to cover this guy, to be on this guy, when he should be right here playing this run? Because they still can run the ball. No matter how we look at it, they still can run the ball. We got enough help over here. Okay? And now he cuts it back. He get a whole lot of yards. This is why they give up so many yards on the run game. It's these kind of yards right here that add up. They add up, they add up, they add up. And at the end of the night, you're giving up 144 yards or more. Okay? You just can't have a guy vacated from this spot. If we're going to be a 3-4, we need to have outside linebackers on the outside edges and be a 3-4. But right here, I don't understand what they were doing. And a lot of times, guys, it ain't even the coaches. These guys doing their own thing on the field. If they are doing their own thing, then the coaches got to make sure they ain't doing that. Because it ain't all about coaching sometimes. Sometimes these guys got to take it from the practice field to the field. They got to take this from the practice field to the field and apply it. You know? And I've never seen a defense to say this guy should come out and cover this guy or be on this guy, whether he's a tight end or whatever he may be. I've never seen that you take a guy from the edge of the defense and bring him all the way out here to play this. Okay? And this is yards you give up. At the end of the night, it hurts your stats big time. That's like 13, 14, maybe 13 or 14 yards right there. Okay? And let's go to the end zone copy. This is easy. This is easy right here. Okay? He even see it. He going to go out here, make him run out here and make it look like they running some kind of screen or something and open this up. And all he got to do is seal down, block down, block down, block down here, block back here, block this guy out, and they got something right here. He going to come down and hit this thing right here. It's easy yards. This is easy yards. Now, he's responsible for this B gap right here. This guy's a 4-eye technique. This tackle. He's a 4-eye technique. He's responsible for this B gap. Okay? This is 0. He got to knock this back. He's going to either play front side or back side in his A gaps. Okay? This guy's a 2 gap. He's a 4 technique. So he got right here. Wherever this guy blocked, he got the gap to that side. Okay? Now, I always told you guys 2 gaps is pretty hard. Sometimes I'd rather just line guys up in the gap and say, go play, be physical. Okay? And right here, you got to set this edge. But we got no edge guy on this side. So the back get the ball, and it's an easy run for him right here. And this guy going to go out to draw him out here. It's just an easy run. See what I'm saying? Widen him out because he think it's screen. The quarterback probably made it look that way. And then they hand it off to this guy, and there's yards. Okay, I put this play on here because I'm talking about this outside linebacker right here. Okay, he going to get a down block. He going to get a down block right here. This is his key. He going to get a down block. Once he get a down block, he got to close. But he came down and closed, and he wrong-armed it. And a lot of times, wrong-arm it, spilling it, whatever you want to call it. A lot of times when you spill it, you're giving up 1-for-1. And you're getting in the way of some of your guys that are trying to make plays from inside out. So I'd rather for him to come out here and meet this as deep as he can meet it. This guy got to be physical right here. Okay? Put the foot down the middle of this guy and knock him off the ball. Because they're going to double him, knock him off the ball, knock him back. Okay? This guy closed. And as he closed, he's closing off some of these gaps right here. The deeper he can get down in here, the more gaps he's going to close off. Okay? Hope that he can get down here and close off this gap right here. This B gap. To get deep as he can get. Because as soon as he get this down block, he got to close like a bat out of hell until he hits something. Because the back's offset away from him. So you get a down block, he got to come. Because you got to know that something's coming back. Something coming back to try to kick you out. But don't give yourself up 1-for-1. I hate guys that do this spill technique, get themselves up 1-for-1. It just don't work. It ain't efficient. You know what I'm saying? Try to go make a play. Right here, if he coming, just hit him with this inside shoulder, knock the hell out of him, knock him into this gap with his inside shoulder, and be able to climb up here and make this play. Good. That'd be a good job. See? So now he buried himself in there. This guy jumps outside. Okay? 40 comes out there. Now he stiff arm him, and he's still running. But there's no guarantee that they're going to make the play outside. I'd rather have 2 guys trying to make the play than 1. If it makes sense. If that makes sense for y'all. I'd rather have 2 guys come out here, spill this with that inside pad, knock the hell out of him. And there's a video on my channel right here. Go down and look at it. It says how to close on a down block. How to close on a down block. And you'll see a Cleveland guy that closed down here and knocked the hell out of this guard. And he actually hurt this guy, hurt the guard that's pulling. Because he closed so hard, he closed off all these gaps inside, and there was no play there. The running back had nowhere to go. Okay? Right here, he should close, hit him with that inside pad, and then once he hit him with the inside pad, he done his job there. If this back try to bounce, to climb up and go make this play. Climb up and go make this play. But right here, he buried himself. And he ain't coming full speed. Because he worried about how he got to go take on this block. He's spilling this, and now this back going to bounce outside. And like I said, there's no guarantee that these guys are good tacklers back here, that they're going to make plays. They're going to make the play. A lot of times, some of these secondary guys are afraid to tackle big backs, and they're some of the worst tacklers on the field. Because they don't like being one-on-one with these backs like this. And right here, this guy could make the tackle. If he just hit and run his feet, right here, he running sideways with this guy, too high, ain't try to go tackle the legs or tackle the waist or the lower body, and then you get stiff-armed, and he blocks his partner out of the play, and his running back runs up the field. That's a good run by that running back, though. That's a strong physical run by this running back. And this is the backup running back. But that's a nice physical run by him. You know, look like everybody got their backups in now, pretty much. But this is a nice physical run by him. But we can't go and bury ourselves and just look. And once we buried ourselves, look what we did. Okay, let's watch it. Let's watch this guy all the way. Watch him all the way. Watch this DN, this outside linebacker all the way. So he comes down in here and he spills it. All right? Look at these guys right here trying to come from inside out. So if he spilled it with his inside shoulder and climbed and kept this inside or made this play, if this guy kept it in here, he's going to get tackled. We got guys coming. Look at this backside guy coming. Got a guy here. Got a guy here coming. But we still gave ourselves up 1-for-1, allowed this back to bounce it outside. And look what happened right here. Run a little bit more. He take out both of his guys that's pursuing. He's blocking for him. He's blocking his own guys for this guy. That's why I don't like the spill technique. I'd rather for the guys go be playmakers. Go down there and meet it as deep as you can meet it. Okay? And he can get even tighter right here on the start. On the start, he can get tighter right here. He can get down in here and get tighter. Back's offset away from him, okay? And go down here and meet this guard, okay? Meet him. So you ain't slowing down right here. Right now, he see it coming. He's trying to think about how I'm going to approach this guard, how I'm going to take it on. I got to spill it. I got to spill it. Too much thinking. Go get him. Go get him, knock the hell out of him, and climb up to the next level. Then you help your boys out too, because they're going to make the play if he stay inside. If he stay inside. And we just gave ourselves up, blocked our boys. He's out here stiff arming the guy, blocking him to another guy, and he running for big yards right here. That's how we give up a lot of yards right there. And that's it. So basically, the problem with Carolina is alignment problems, physicality. Guys got to be physical. The stunt game takes the physicality out of the guys. So I think we got to just line up and say, man, oh man, you beat me or I beat you. You know, got to get in a phone booth and say, we're going at it. I'm knocking you off this ball. I'm going to have good alignment. And it's going to be me and you all day. It's going to be me and you all day. That's what's wrong with Carolina. That's why they're giving up the yards that they're giving up. Because guys are doing too much. We got a guy way outside lined up on a receiver or a tight end way outside when he should be on the end of the line there. The outside linebackers in this 3-4 got to line up in the same spots on the outside almost every time. And there's only a few occasions that you wouldn't do so. But you got to line up on the outside in the same spot. Key to tackle. The tackle would tell you everything you need to know. The inside guy, we can't get reached. We got to bring our hands. We got to have quick hands. Your hands control the blocks. So when you don't bring your hands to these guys, you're not controlling the blocks. And if your hands are late, they got the advantage over you. They got the advantage over you. So you got to bring your hands inside so we can control these gaps and control these blocks, get them on these guys, and stay in our fits and not backdoor stuff and do those things, okay? Got to recognize the outside linebackers also got DNs too. They got to recognize that tackle. If he ain't coming to base block me and the ball start my way, everything's coming my way, and he ain't base blocking me, something's up. That means they got somebody coming from the outside to seal me, and usually it's the small receiver. That's why they do it that way. Now, I will say this. Outside linebackers and DNs, always look outside and see if there's a big tight end lineup outside of you. Now you can expect toss if they're in the I-backs or they're in pistol or they're in single back or shotgun back offset to you. You can expect some toss. But especially with a big guy outside of you. Okay? So he's either outside standing out, he's standing right outside of you, okay? Or he off the ball coming in motion from outside in. You got to look out there and see if you see a tight end, a big guy outside of you. That's your red flag that something may be up. Okay? Now your attention goes back to the tackle. If the tackle pull, it's toss. I'm taking my step. I'm reading on my first step. I know the tackle pull. I know they're coming to crack me from outside in. I'm going to club by. I'm going to get in the alley. I'm going to make a play. I'm going to make a play. Okay? Now, if this tackle go up through and he don't block me and don't base block me, and his receivers outside of me, small guys outside of me, look at their feet. If they got the outside foot up, chances are they're coming down to get you. It makes it easier for them to get down there faster. Okay? If they got the inside foot up, then they probably going out on the pass. But if they got the outside foot up, it makes it easy for them to come crack me. And I got to know that this tackle is running through, that he ain't coming to block me. He ain't base blocking me. Then something's up. I got to be ready to club outside, get my attention. My eyes got to go outside, especially if I see toss action in the backfield. and get out there and make a play. So Carolina they can fix a lot of their problems. They can be a good run defense, but they got to stop taking chances and guessing and aligning wrong. Those alignment problems kill you in run game. You making it easy for offensive linemen to scoop block you and get you up out of there. They can scoop you. They can do all that stuff. And you got to take that advantage away, especially when backs are in the eye and you got a back at home, quarterback on the center. You got to get tighter in your alignments to keep those guys from being able to scoop you. You got to keep those guards from getting up to the second level so easy. And that's what you got to do. So this is my second video on Carolina. I did one before against Detroit, and this one is against Miami. But it's the same thing. It's all alignment. If they fix the alignment problems, they can have a nice defense against the run, and they can change their season. I know they're 0-6 right now, and they're 0-6 for a reason, because if you can't run the football and you can't stop the run, then you're not going to win many games. And right now they're struggling to run the football, and they can't stop anybody because of what they're doing on defense. So basically they got to fix that stuff, and they can get this thing turned around and have a successful season, even though they started so poorly. If you enjoyed this video, guys, if you made it to the end, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button to help the channel out. And until next time, guys, Club 93 is officially closed.